up on Vegas Nation Game Day, the Raiders are rolling into Week 3 undefeated.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped for this game.
Can they come away with another exciting win at home? Raiders fast takes and smart coverage coming up right now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Game Day. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
Welcome into Vegas Nation Game Day. Cassie Soto here with you as we get you ready for the Raiders' Week 3 matchup versus the Miami Dolphins. Our opening drive is brought to you by Capriotti's. There's no better time than game time to score party favorites. Order online to get Capriotti's party trays, box lunches, or large subs for the whole crew.
We talk to our guys about, first and foremost, everything that we do is to make sure we protect playing fast. So if we start feeling like we're getting too much in, we're thinking too much, we'll, calm that down. But, fast, physical, and ball out is kind of the three things that we talk about a lot.
Raiders beat writer Vinny Bonsignore here with me. Vinny, the Raiders defense currently ranks in the top 15 for both points allowed and sacks. What is it about defensive coordinators Gus Bradley's ways of teaching that are catching on so early for these guys?
Well, it certainly helps that they also upgraded the talent, and in doing so brought some of his former pupils with him. So guys like KJ Wright, Casey Hayward, Unique Ngakoue, they all played for Denzel Perryman. They all played for Gus Bradley, so they understand the language, they understand the scheme, and they're leaders at all three phases or levels of the Raiders defense, and they can teach it as well to their teammates. But first and foremost, Gus Bradley, is just a great communicator, a great teacher, and that's 90% of coaching right there. Getting guys to buy in, getting guys to understand what it is that they're doing, getting guys to be committed to it and believe in it as well. And what you're seeing is a team that knows what they're doing, believes in what they're doing, has a conviction about what they're doing, and they're just flying all over the football field as a result. They're not playing anymore thinking, they're playing instinctually with a command of what they're doing.
Well, important question now. Do you know the last time the Raiders started a season 3-0?
Do I know when it was?
Yeah, when it was.
I haven't dug that deep just yet. It's on my to-do list, and I'll say this. It's been a while as far as I can, just off the top of my head, I'm saying it would have been a while.
How about I just tell you, Vinny, the last time the Raiders had a 3-0 start dates all the way back to 2002 when they faced a John Gruden-led Buccaneers team in Super Bowl 37. If you know anything about Raiders history, you know how much of a mess that game was. We're not jumping ahead of ourselves and saying that this is a Super Bowl year, but do you think the Raiders keep their perfect record when they host the Dolphins?
I think they do, but to put what Cassie just said in perspective, I was covering Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Phil Jackson with the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2002. So that just gives you an idea of how long ago that was. It doesn't surprise me. The Raiders obviously have gone through some lean years. But yes, I think they're the better team than the Miami Dolphins. Obviously, the Dolphins are not going to have their quarterback, so it's a backup quarterback situation. They've got an offensive line that hasn't played well yet through the first two games of the season, and against a defensive line that's playing really well. I expect the Raiders to get after Jacoby Brissett and cause some turnovers and definitely get some sacks.
Flip the Field, brought to you by Pirate Plumbing, the masters of disasters. It's Heidi Fang here, and I'm joined with Review Journal sports columnist Ed Graney. We're going to get you caught up to speed with the opponent the Raiders are facing in Week 3, the Miami Dolphins, who, Ed, right now are going to be without their starting quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. What do you make of this?
Heidi, you're right. Brian Flores, the Dolphins coach, thought Tua would be okay for Sunday, but he's not. He's got fractured ribs. Here comes Jacoby Brissett. Jacoby Brissett has started 32 NFL games. He's thrown for almost 7,000 yards. He's going to know how to take the height from center. The other thing, Heidi, that's really interesting is this. We thought the line would move a lot when Jacoby Brissett was inserted for Tua. As of this morning, it's still a 4-point line. Might move closer to game time because people are going to come into Las Vegas and start betting. But what that's telling us is the sportsbooks really think there's not much of a difference between Tua and Jacoby Brissett.
Well, the pressure is on Miami Dolphins offense right now as well to be able to score some points. They walked away from Buffalo with a big zip and 35 put up by the Bills. Ed, how is their mindset going into this one? What do you think?
That's the question, right? You lose 35-0 even in this league where week to week things get kind of weird and you're good and you're bad. You play well and you don't. but 35-0 is 35-0. With Tua being hurt, also losing like that, I think the big part of this game is going to be the Miami Dolphins mindset, just what you said. If they come in here still worried about last week, worried about Tua, the Raiders could really take it to them and have a win to go 3-0. But if they come in, flip the mindset, and actually think they're in this game and they're ready to win this game, it could be close. But you're exactly right. This is far more this week, in my mind, about the Miami Dolphins than it is the Las Vegas Raiders.
Wonderful insight, as always. Thank you, Ed.
A new and improved pass rush has powered the Raiders' 2-0 start and will likely have opportunities to make more plays Sunday against the Miami Dolphins at Allegiant Stadium. Through 2 games, Las Vegas has totaled 23 pressures per Pro Football Reference, ranking 6th in the NFL so far. The Raiders also have 13 quarterback knockdowns, which is tied for the second most among the NFL's 32 teams, and a quarterback knockdown percentage of 17.1%, which also ranks second. That despite blitzing on a mere 4 plays thus far, a figure that ranks last in the NFL through 2 weeks. On Sunday, they'll face a quarterback in Jacoby Brissett that's been sacked on 8.2% of his dropbacks during the course of his career, the highest rate of any quarterback since 2016 when he was drafted. His average time to throw of 2.9 seconds is the 5th longest during that span per ESPN Stats and Info, and he's been pressured on 34% of his dropbacks since 2017. That mark is the 6th highest in that time frame. Dolphins quarterbacks have already taken 8 sacks this season, and that's the 4th most through 2 games. All things considered, Yannick Ngakoue, Max Crosby, and the rest of the Raiders' defensive line should have opportunities to get in the backfield and make more plays Sunday. I'm Sam Gordon, and that's the story by the numbers.
D&R House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler, the perfect bridge between internet pricing and a traditional brick-and-mortar jewelry store. We specialize in loose diamonds, natural and lab-grown, engagement rings, fashion jewelry, custom design, and jewelry repairs. We operate by appointment in our beautiful offices in the One Summerlin building, downtown Summerlin. Our great relationships with the world's largest diamond wholesalers and our low overhead saves you hundreds, if not thousands, on your purchase.
Listen to the Vegas Nation podcast 3 times a week for all your Raiders news, interviews, and game recaps during the season. Best of all, they're free and can be found wherever you find your podcasts. Vinny Bonsignor and Sam Gordon host First and 10 on Mondays. Takeaways features Heidi Fang on Wednesdays. And Fridays, you have Ed Graney and Adam Hill's unsportsmanlike conduct. Check it all out today on VegasNation.com.
Vegas Nation Injury Brief, sponsored by Not the Injury Law.
Teamer will not play. Dallin Levitt is out of the game. And Josh Jacobs is doubtful. But Richie's making some progress, but not enough yet to get him back on the field.
Well, usually I would give you the injury report, but that was Raiders coach John Gruden right there, breaking it down, who's in, who's out. Looks like Josh Jacobs is doubtful. That very often means out in the NFL. Very rarely do you see a player that's doubtful that plays. So we're going to expect Josh Jacobs does not play this week. That means Kenyon Drake, Peyton Barber will be the running back duo. John Gruden said they're pretty happy with those guys, but they really need to get some better blocking up front, call some better plays for them. So we'll see that combination of running back coming up in the game this week. As he said, Richie Incognito also out this week once again. Probably could have gone on injured reserve at the beginning of the season now that he's going to miss a 3rd game, but they keep thinking maybe it's close to him coming back to the field. Not yet there, and obviously they need some help on that offensive line, so eagerly anticipating his return. Dallin Levitt also out for this week with that concussion, so the Raiders are a little bit shorthanded in the defensive backfield, but a little bit shorter of an injury report this week as the Raiders get set to play the Miami Dolphins, who of course are without their starting quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. Jacoby Brissett will go for the Dolphins. With the injury report, Adam Hill from the Raiders facility in Henderson.
Vegas Nation Fan Zone, sponsored by your Southern Nevada Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
If you're in Las Vegas this weekend and won't be attending the Raiders game in person at Allegiant Stadium, there's one Raiders bar you might want to check out. Kevin Cannon has more.
We're checking out Jackpot Bar and Grill on Jones and Harmon. They host the Raiders Booster Club Las Vegas chapter here. And if you're looking for a place to watch the game or looking for a club to join, we're going to check it out for you tonight. Separate from the bar, no smoking in here, no gambling, families are allowed. They've got a DJ that spins during the commercials.
All of our family. Let's win, baby.
Doesn't matter where you come from, we are here with open arms for everybody.
Thanks so much for watching Vegas Nation Game Day. We hope you join us for Vegas Nation Game Day live at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, where we will bring you the latest injury updates and the party that I'm sure will be happening at Allegiant Stadium ahead of the Dolphins-Raiders kickoff. For our entire Vegas Nation crew, I'm Cassie Soto. Thank you so much for watching.
Vegas Nation Game Day, presented by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.